You did not wait for me to draw nigh to you, but you clothe yourself in frail humanity. You did not wait for me to cry out to you, but you let me hear your voice calling me, and I'm forever.
Hello everyone, hello. Today is a beautiful sunny weather, isn't it? We're in the month of September. September is usually cold, but this month is sunny. What a beautiful day. And I trust you guys are enjoying yourself out there. Yes, you are on to Talk to NG channel again. Yes, you can never be tired of seeing me. I'll always be here, making you guys happy, making your day great. I've got another story I would love to share with you. Please stay tuned and I'll be right back. Thank you. Welcome back to Talk to NG channel. I'm just going to go straight to the story. It says, hello NG. I would love you to share my story on your channel. This story is about a brother in my church. I thought I had a plan to propose to me, but rather than propose to me, he proposed to another sister. We were both committed members of our church choir and were fond of each other. We chatted a lot and most people saw us as best friends. He is good looking and a total gentleman. The only issue then was he didn't have a job and he was trusting God for one. He joked with me a couple of times that I have the quality of the type of woman he would love to have as a future wife. Whenever I heard him say this, I always smiled and wondered why he said that. One day, we had a singles program titled, Are You Ripe for Marriage? And it was a wholesome program. After the program, we had our usual chats. And I quite remember him asking me what my ideal man was. I was a bit dumbfounded. Then I told him my ideal man was a man that is tall, good looking, and has a good job and caring. He paused and smiled. And when I asked him what made him smile, he told me it was because of my conviction and the fact that I actually know what I want. Some months after, he got a good job and things were going well for him. You could actually tell because his looks became better than he used to be. Our friendship became stronger because he was always excited, telling me about his new job and all the beautiful plans he had for himself. I quite enjoyed my friendship with him. We were very good friends in church and outside church, and we had always encouraged each other. A year after he got his new job, I was surprised when our pastor announced on the pulpit that he was engaged to a new sister I know just joined the church not long ago, and I was about to get married to her. I was disappointed that he never mentioned this to me, despite the fact that we were close. And after all the green lights he was giving me, as if something good was going to come out of our friendship. Immediately I saw this email, I was so excited, super excited to come and talk about it, because a lot of things like this, happen in churches, and most people don't really talk about it. So I was really super excited when I saw it in my email. Now, regarding the story, I need to make it clear that for the fact that a guy is chatting with you on the social level does not mean he really wants to have a relationship with you. Because in most cases, I have found out that women kind of miss it when they see that a guy is friendly with them, or a guy is chatting with them, or a guy says hello to them, or anytime a guy sees them, he always wants to talk to them. They kind of think, oh, the guy is interested, or he wants to have a relationship with me. Sometimes some guys are just nice. It's important that we get to know this. Some guys are just nice. They just want to chat with you. Chatting with you does not necessarily mean they want to have relationship with you. We need to understand this, because this is why a lot of women get into trouble. This is why there are a lot of issues in church. A guy will just come up, a girl comes up and think he owns a guy because they are close, or because they are always seen together means there's something. No! People can have social chat, social discussion. It is possible that somebody is chatting with you because both of you gel, both of you click. Because there are some people, when you talk with them, it's as if they are not getting you. They don't get you. You guys don't talk on the same level. So sometimes when they see, most times rather, when they see somebody that they, that they click with, they tend to want to chat with that person all the time. They feel whenever they talk, they get each other, they understand each other. He doesn't have to struggle to let you know what he's talking about. You don't have to struggle to let him know what you are talking about. So you find out that your relationship is super, super interesting. So, when I see people say, oh, we used to be close, or he was asking me things, that sound as if he's interested. For God's sake, until a man tells you that I am interested in you, I want us to have a relationship, do not conclude. Do not conclude that he wants something from you. Because he might not even be thinking about that. He might just want to be your friend. Yes, he might just want to be your friend. Though for some guys, they find it difficult to express how they feel to a woman because they are shy. So they would rather, do it creepingly. Some people are like that. Why some, they find it difficult to speak to a girl because of fear of rejection. They have been rejected a lot, and they wouldn't want it to repeat itself or to become an object of ridicule in the church. Some girls, they like announcing their stories, their life to everybody around them. So they wouldn't want a situation whereby they tell a lady, I like you, the girl rejects them, and then they announce it to the whole church, and then they become the object of ridicule in church. So for some people, they won't want to come open. They will be, very creepy about it, playing the smart guy when it comes to opening up to a lady about how they feel. So, but for this particular story, I'm gonna be frank and say that this lady, this particular guy was leading her on in a way. He was actually leading her on in a way, because he made a statement to her. I asked her, I said, what is your ideal man? And then he has joked with her twice, saying, you are the perfect example of the kind of woman I want to call my wife. For a guy to say you are the perfect example, or you are the perfect, you have the attributes of the woman I would love to call my wife, that is leading on. So it's very important that men, we need to be careful the way we do things when you're around, when you're talking with women, you have to be very, very careful. Pick your words wisely. Pick your words wisely. If you know you don't have such intention, don't ask a girl that, what is your ideal man? Especially after a program where they were talking about marriage and all that, you're telling her she is the kind of woman you want to have as a wife. You're not telling her, but you're telling her diplomatically. Will I even say that's diplomatically? Not really. When you're saying to somebody, you are the ideal look, or you look like the kind of woman I would love to call my wife, what message are you passing to the lady? So it's very important that we are careful of the use of words when we are around women in church, even outside church. And a lot of men today are in trouble. A lot of men today are facing challenges in their life because they have disappointed a lot of women out there. They think they have toyed with a woman's heart. They have played with a woman's heart. A woman, you will tell her, I want you, I want to be in a relationship with you, and then the woman will accept you. I'm not talking in particular, this is not what happened in this story, but I just want to elaborate. There are a lot of men that have toyed with a lot of women's hearts out there. You tell a woman, I'm interested in you, I like you, or I'm going to get married to you. The woman will accept you, allow you into their life. Let me use this as an illustration. It's like you going for an interview for a job, yeah? And then getting there, you saw 2 other people coming for the same job. And now, after interview, the interviewer is saying to you that you are the ideal person they want for this job. Getting your hopes high. Making you feel, yes, the job is already yours. And all of a sudden, you find out that you are not chosen for the job. How will you feel? How will you feel? So it is the same as you making a woman feel, leading her on, making her feel there's something when there is nothing. And then later on, you now bring what you actually want and put it in her face. And say right in your face. So these are the things that people need to work on. Men out there need to work on this. You find out that a man will be in a relationship with a woman for 2, 3, 5 years. And you are not coming up open to tell this woman what your intentions are. She will come to your house, she will cook for you, she will clean your house, she will do everything for you, she will iron for you. What else do you want from a woman? That you can say, yes, this woman is the perfect woman I want in my house as a wife. And I wonder what is wrong with some women out there. You are with a man, he's not talking about, anything that's got to do with marriage with you. Why are you stuck with this man? Sometimes you need to just make your distance straight with the man. What is your intention with me? What do you want with me? Because I don't have time to waste. I see nothing wrong with that. Funny enough, you find out that some men, actually, I am not here encouraging a woman, to start, giving herself up to a man when, you have not actually finalized with your pastor in your church. If you want to get married to somebody, go through the right channel. You will find out that in the church, there are brothers that are there. They have come there on a mission. On a mission, they have their plans laid out. And then when they are in church there, you see them when service is on, they lift up holy hands. All heavens declare, hallelujah, the glory of the risen Lamb. Hallelujah, Lord, we worship. And then right there in the church, they are test driving all the sisters, test driving them, promising them and test driving them. And when they finish, they will not get married to any of them. They will now go outside and look for another sister. Bring the sister to church and say, thus saith the Lord. This is the one that the Lord said I should marry. And you expect that those same women will be happy with you. It is not right. We need to talk to our sons. It is not right. If you know you are not ready to get married to somebody, don't promise them. Because why people are having problems today, why people are having issue today, they are trying hard to make it in life, they are not making it. It's because of the women they have broken their hearts. They are people's daughters. It's somebody that gave birth to them. You will take somebody's daughter, you will suck on the orange juice, you suck it dry. And then when you finish, you will say, thus saith the Lord, that this is my wife. It is not right. I want to be, frank on my platform and tell you how I feel. So things like this is not right. When you know that you are not sure about somebody, do not promise them. Don't say what you will not keep to. Don't tell them what you will not keep. Make promises you will not keep to. It is not right. And you find out that when you're having difficulties, you marry, you're having difficulties, you don't know that it is because of what you have done to people. So things like this are not right, We need to work on ourselves. We need to talk to our children. Sometimes too, some women lead men on. When the sister is in church and you're single, you're expecting God to bless you with your own husband. You don't have to be desperate in your character. You don't have to be. Because these are the reason why some women fall victim. Because men, they can read through you. They can actually read through you. A sister will see a brother because he's single. You're running around the brother as if you don't even want to give the guy space to breathe. I am not saying a woman should not, make effort in the area of, packaging yourself, making yourself look nice so that the man can see you, and notice you. But do it and be modest about it. Be modest. When you become too, how do I use the word now? Aggressive about it. When you become, like you are desperate about it, they can actually see it. And when they see, this is why they take advantage of you, of your vulnerability. And then tomorrow you're crying. The Bible says, by strength shall no man prevail. You don't have to do things so much by your strength. Christ has done everything for you already. All you need to do is just keep serving God and trust Him, and He will make a way for you. Forget about people that are talking about you. Forget them. They are not your God. They are talking about you. They are laughing at you. You are not married yet. You don't have a husband yet. Let them talk. You look at yourself and keep confessing in your life that you're going to be celebrated. Confessing in your life that every good thing that the Lord has brought for you, you deserve it and you will get it in your life. It will come to pass in your life. When they tell you something negative and they say to you that when will you marry? You don't look like you want to marry, or you don't look like you're going to get married. Tell them I will get married and soon you will be at my wedding. Because as you're saying it, it will happen for you. But the idea of you trying to, force yourself on a man, some people will go as far as even somebody's husband. They are around the man 24/7. They don't mind. They are ready to even take another person's husband to be their husband. No, God doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. As long as you are serving Him, you are committed to doing His work. He said, he that work for me, He will work for them. A laborer deserves his wages. Part of your wages is as you are doing for God. He's doing all that concern you. He's sorting all that concern your life. You don't struggle. And people begin to ask, why is it happening for you this way? They don't get it. It's because of your service unto God. You find that a sister wants to get married. The way you even package yourself alone can put a man off. We have to be frank and tell ourselves the truth. A woman will be sitting next to a single brother in church. You say you want to marry. Your hair, the smell that is coming out of your hair, that is oozing out of your hair alone can put the brother off. You don't have to, spend too much to look good. No. There are things you can go online. You will be able. There are good bargain things you can buy. That you don't have to spend too much to look good. You don't have to. You don't have to be excess. To look good. In your modest dressing, in your looking good and clean is enough. A man can see you and say yes, because of the way you package yourself, because of the way you carry yourself. A sister will be sitting next to you, the body odor alone. The body odor will put you off. Where's the deodorant? If you're shopping, at least remember to pick one deodorant and put in your bag. As a lady, you're sitting next to somebody, you open your mouth to speak, they can't even breathe. The man cannot breathe. What about menthol? You can get sweet. Just get menthol and put in your mouth. Freshen up. Because when you have not talked for a while, there's a possibility that, when you speak, you can have a little bit of, smell coming out of your mouth, your breath. Use menthol. Freshen up. As a lady. Package yourself well. Even while you're packaging yourself, make sure that you're spiritually, you are well packaged. You're putting on all the armor of God. You are full of God in you. There is no man that will see a woman that is modest, a woman that behaves well, that will not be drawn to that woman. You don't have to be seductive. You don't have to overexpose yourself for a man to see you. No, you don't have to. Now, regarding this story, I'm just going to touch on it. And I'm not saying what I said because this woman in particular is smelling or she's not taking care of herself. I'm just saying this to say, you know, I'm just trying to generalize it. I'm just trying to talk to people out there watching me, just in case you're making one or two mistakes and you have not noticed it, or you don't know that is what is keeping you back, or that is what is keeping your husband away from you, or you have missed so many men because of, you know, you not taking care of yourself. Sometimes people don't want to tell somebody that they have body odor. They don't want to tell them. At least you have a family member. You can say to them, you know, smell me. Feel free to tell them that. And they'll let you know. There will be somebody out there that is honest, at least, that is honest with you. So you can know what to work on. You know, sometimes people don't like the truth. When you're saying the truth, they feel you're too loud or you're too, you know, you're too much. But that's not the case. Until, you know, people start telling each other the truth, the world will remain the way it is. Because there's a lot of deception out there. People are not telling people the truth. If you're speaking the truth, they don't like you. But I've said on this platform, I'm going to say the way it is. Now, when this guy was asking you your ideal man, another thing you said was, this guy, remember, I didn't have a job. You said a man that is good looking, a man that is caring, a man that is this, that has good job. This guy didn't have a job. There is a possibility that that alone put him off. I'm just trying to be frank with you. Because we have seen situations where a man will get married to a woman because that woman is materialistic, or is all about material things. When there is no more job, the woman leaves the man. Or you find out that a woman got married to a man because the man is rich. When there's no longer money, when the man is no longer rich, the woman leaves the man. So it could be that when he asked you all this question and you talked about a man that has a good job and he knew he didn't have a job then. Maybe that was why he took his decision of not telling you or not proposing to you. I know of a story where a guy, you know, because, you know, he's in church working for God, he didn't have nothing. I'm talking about Africa now. He didn't have nothing. And any sister he speaks to, or about marriage, they look at him as if he's nothing. And he found this particular sister that accepted him the way he is. And the Lord opened the door for this guy. The Lord blessed this guy. Everything this guy wanted, the Lord gave him a good job. He got a house, he got everything. And immediately this guy was blessed. And they saw that this guy was looking good, coming to church, sharp guy. He has everything. The same sisters that he spoke to earlier that did not accept him, they started coming close, you know, trying, you know, of course the guy will know that you are coming for him because he's wealthy now. So for the fact that a guy does not have it now, does not mean he cannot have it tomorrow. So sometimes you need to ask yourself why you are not yet married. Could it be because your standard is too high? You're waiting for Mr. Ready, a man that has it already. Because sometimes, you know, the man might come, he doesn't have it. But at least, you know, the little he has, God can bless you guys from there. There's nothing God cannot do. So sometimes some sisters are still where they are, not because God is not bringing somebody for them. It's because of their standard. It's too high. And they forget that this person, you know, as long as he has good vision, he has good dreams, God can actually bring it to pass. All he needs is two of you to pray together and God can bring it to pass. Most people are married to somebody today. Where they are now is not where they were before. And the Lord has brought them to where they are now. They are living a better life than where they were before. It's only a shame that some of them, they no longer appreciate the woman after the woman has suffered with them when they had nothing. And then once they have something, they change. It is only few that you see that will appreciate the woman that have been there with them when they had nothing up to the date when God has blessed them. So I would advise this sister to, trust God, and keep, doing what you're doing in the house of God. The Lord will bring your own husband. This man is not your husband. If he was your husband, he would have come for you. It's a shame that, he was leading you on in a way. And now when you see a brother, leading you on in a way, you can tell them to stop. Tell them to stop. Speak to them nicely. Tell them, please, I don't want anybody leading me on. If you have anything you want to tell me, I would rather you come open. I don't see anything wrong with that. So I'm going to say to this sister, what has happened has happened. Don't hate him. Don't get angry with him. Just trust God that the Lord will do your own will come to pass. For the fact that a sister just joined the church and it happened for her and her husband came and she got married does not mean that you are forgotten. Your one, God is working out something for you and your husband will come in no time. I will encourage every woman out there. We need to speak to our male children. Speak to them. There is no need them deceiving any woman out there. If you know you're interested in a woman, let them know. Be open about it. Do not play them. Do not deceive them. Because all this thing you're doing to them will definitely come onto you one day. So be honest and live a good life. And also, I'm going to encourage everybody that have watched me out there, that have watched this video. If there's somebody in your life that is still playing around you, that is deceiving you, the person have not been open to tell you what their plans are for you, sit with them, have a discussion with them, tell them, don't deceive me. Tell me, what is your intention? What do you want from me? Discuss it. You guys should talk about it. So you know where your stand is. You don't want to be deceived and deceived and deceived until you are old. And then this guy leaves you and go after another woman, a younger person. I'm sure that all of you have enjoyed my video. The people that have watched me today, you have enjoyed my video for today. If you have anything you want to comment regarding this story, please go to the comment section and, let your comments, start coming in. I'm sure the sister will love to go through the comments. And also, if you have been watching me, you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to Talk to Wendy channel. And for those that have subscribed, I want to say a big thank you to you all. I really appreciate you all. God bless you. Keep on watching my channel and I'll keep bringing you more interesting story just like the one I just shared with you. And please don't forget to like, don't forget to share, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and also press the notification button so whenever I post my video, you will be the first person to know. God bless you. Ciao.